Hey guys, right here I have a 2019 BMW X1 sDrive20i Sport Line. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. The side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car and pressing and hold on the lock button, the side mirrors automatically folds in, and upon unlocking, the side mirrors automatically folds out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, and to roll them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. The 2019 X1 in Malaysia does come standard with BMW's Comfort Access Smart Keyless Entry and Start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the front door handles. Long press the ribbed area to fold the side mirrors in. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a push button start system. So, to start the X1, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. What the F48 X1 uses is a rack and pinion steering system with electric power assistance. Courtesy of the Sport Line trim is a sports leather steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2. From the 2017 model year onwards, the X1 sDrive20i now gets a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. Also known in short as a DCT, this transmission uses 2 sets of clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears, in order to provide faster shift times and improved fuel economy over regular automatic. The DCT is routed to a new electronic gear lever. This transmission also features a sport mode and steptronic manual shifting. Steptronic can be controlled either by the gear lever or by the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. The 2019 X1 in Malaysia gets a reverse camera with active guidance signs, front and rear parking sensors, and the parking assistant automatic parking system. To the left of the camera display, drivers can select the park assist function, turn off or on the reverse camera, adjust the brightness and contrast, activate or deactivate the guidance signs and obstacle markings, and bring up the settings menu. To the right of the gear lever, there is a set of buttons. The topmost button activates the dynamic traction control system if pressed once, and deactivates the dynamic stability control system if pressed longer. Next up is the driving experience control switch. This switch selects the vehicle's drive modes, of which 3 are available. Sport tunes the car for more dynamic drive, Eco Pro makes the car more fuel efficient, and Comfort is the default mode upon startup. The last button brings up the parking sensors. The X1 gets safety features such as 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, dynamic stability control, dynamic traction control, dynamic brake lights, a tire pressure monitoring system, and mobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the outer 2 rear seats. Sometime during the third quarter of 2018, the X1 Sport line in Malaysia was updated to have 18-inch Y-spoke style 566 light alloy rims. This X1 runs on Bridgestone Turanza T001 22550 R18 run-flat tyres. The brakes are ventilated discs, front and back, while the suspension is McPherson struts and a multi-link setup, front and rear respectively. F48 is the codename given to the second generation of BMW's X1 crossover SUV. It was unveiled at the 2015 Frankfurt Motor Show as a successor to the E84 X1. The biggest change between the F48 over the E84 is a switch to a front-wheel drive platform. This said platform is BMW Group's UKL platform, which is also shared with other front-wheel drive BMW and Mini models. While the F48 is sold globally, there is a China-exclusive model in the form of the F49 X1. The F49 is a long-wheelbase version of the F48 and it is marketed as the X1 Li, for example the X1 sDrive20i Li. Another China-only model, the Zenoro 60H plug-in hybrid crossover SUV, is based on the F49 X1. Both the F48 and the F49 were given a facelift or lifecycle impulse LCI in BMW speak for the 2020 model year. Under the bonnet of this X1 is BMW's B48A20 2-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine with Valvetronic variable valve lift, double Venos variable valve timing, and high-precision direct injection. 189 horsepower is produced at 5000 to 6000 rpm, while torque is 280 Nm at 1350 to 4600 rpm. 7.6 seconds is the time taken from 0 to 100 km per hour, and 224 km per hour is the top speed. The fuel tank is 51 litres big, and the combined fuel consumption for the X1 sDrive20i DCT is 6.1 litres per 100 km. 139 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and sDrive means that this X1 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. In Malaysia, the 2019 X1 is only available as the sDrive20i Sport Line DCT. Exterior features of the X1 Sport line include automatic auto-leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, LED daytime running lights, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, cornering lights, front and rear fog lights, indicators on the side mirrors, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, satin aluminium roof rails, satin aluminium exterior trim, black kidney grille slats, and dual chrome exhaust pipes. Central locking, speaker, powered rear hatch control, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are fully automatic in both directions. Window lock, interior brightness adjustment, storage, BMW door sills, and the driver's seat in this X1 Sport line does get full powered adjustments with all of your controls located right down there, together with your side bolster extension, 2-person memory seating, and the only manual adjustment for the seat comes in the form of the thigh support adjusted using the lever right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system, fan speed, different modes. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have individual temperature controls. And speaking of temperature controls, driver's side temperature with your maximum air conditioning button, passenger side temperature with your automatic button, front and rear defrost, off, air conditioning and recirculation. Below, cup holders and storage together with a power outlet. And right here, different mode selection. Band allows you to switch between FM AM, volume and power. Your 8 customizable buttons. You can program these 8 buttons to store, say, your favorite contact, your favorite navigation address, your favorite radio station and whatnot. Seat track. The 2019 X1 in Malaysia comes with the BMW Navigation System touchscreen head unit with a 6.5-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is provided by the BMW Advanced Loudspeaker System with 7 speakers and 205 watts of power. The sound system that this X1 uses is actually quite good. Apart from the touchscreen function, the 6.5-inch display right above can also be controlled using your set of controls located down the center console. The knob goes up, down, left, right, scrolls to left, scrolls to right, and clicks down for enter. Ahead of the knob, media, communications, menu, map, and navigation shortcut buttons, and behind the knob, back and option buttons. Let's start with the media radio menu. Push the knob down to select that particular option, and right here you can look at your saved stations, FM, Bluetooth audio streaming, USB, adjust the sound. Under sound, your audio feedback, reset back to default, volume settings, fader balance, and bass and treble. You can manage mobile devices and personalize the menu. Right here, current song playing information, artist, album, title, list of songs. To the left, you can search for music, look at your artists, tracks, and activate shuffle. To go back to the main menu, you can hit the menu button straight away or click the knob to the left until you reach the main menu. Next up, communications. Again, you can personalize the menu, but you can also look at your memos, messages, BMW assistance, manage mobile devices, dial a number, list of calls, and contacts. Next up, navigation. You can enter an address, recent destinations, enter new destination, look at the map, and bring up the settings. Right here we are in the map. To the left, you can bring up your route guidance, route information, spoken instructions, traffic information, additional information, map views, and enter the interactive map. Right here you can use the knob to go up, down, left, right to your desired location if you do not know the actual address, or you can use the touch screen function. Push the knob down to bring up a list of options. You can start route guidance, leave the interactive map, save position, and change the map view. Connected drive. With your connected drive store, BMW assistance, concierge services, messages, and your various vehicle apps. My vehicle with your vehicle settings, lights, doors and key, parking, and all that. iDrive settings, mobile devices, language, date and time, displays, units, contents of main menu, driver profiles, vehicle status, right here your flat tire monitoring system, engine oil level, check control, service indicators, teleservice call, technology in action with your efficient dynamics information, driving style analysis, and sport displays. Right here tells you how much power and torque you're using. Driving information, onboard computer and trip computer, and down below the onboard owner's handbook. Notifications, and right here, if you click the menu button, you can go back to this section. Once in this section of the main menu, if we click the top left button, you can adjust the icons so you do not have to use the default format that BMW gives you. Central locking. As shown earlier, power folding side mirrors. Cruise control and speed limiter controls. Volume controls, different mode selection, seat track, Bluetooth telephone control, and voice control. Wiper controls, indicator controls. If you locate the button at the end of the indicator stalk, you can go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, date, engine temperature, display off, range, average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, average speed, digital speedometer, and back to the date. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. To the left of the start-stop engine button is the button to activate or deactivate the vehicle's automatic stop-start feature. If you do have the feature activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. Right here is the X1's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. Front center armrest with storage. It is adjustable. And down below, more storage together with the USB port. Auto dimming rear view mirror, LED reading lights and interior light, SOS emergency button, and the sun visor for the driver's side. Just get a vanity mirror and a couple of LED lights. The driver also gets a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. window control, speaker, bottle holder, and storage. The rear seat backs in this X1 do fold down. They split 40-20-40 when folding. And to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the straps. This one folds down the right seat. That one right there folds down the middle seat. And there is another one on that side that folds down the left seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. You can also use the same strap to adjust the angle of the seat back so you can have it more upright or more laid back. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite spacious back here. The seats are a bit hard for my liking, but they're still comfortable enough. On the front seat backs, storage pockets and cutouts that help with additional legroom. In the middle, rear aircon vents with a couple of USB ports. Rear center armrest with cup holders. Right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks. And right up here are your rear reading lights and interior light. They are also LED powered. There are 4 ways to operate the powered rear hatch in the 2019 X1. Boot space in the X1 is 505 litres with the rear seat backs in place, and 1550 litres with the rear seat backs folded and the cargo cover removed. On both sides of the boot are storage areas and hooks, and to the right there is a light and a power outlet. Under the boot floor is more storage. Adjustable headrests, front and rear. Window control, speaker, bottle holder and storage. The front passenger seat in this X1 does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as the driver's side, including your side bolster support and the manual thigh support. The only thing that this side misses out on is the memory seating. Nicely sized glove box, it is illuminated. Grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a couple of LED lights as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2019 BMW X1 sDrive20i Sport Line. Thanks for watching and goodbye.